Alrighty. So Evan, it's been a few days, huh, that we've been saying hi to each other, but we haven't had a chance to actually talk.
Yeah.
So, get my notepad out here. I like to take notes just so I know what I'm, when I can go back there.
Mhm.
Let me go over here a little bit. Okay. So, you also requested a note, and also your parents came in today,
Yeah.
and
They told me.
yeah, Mrs. Richardson and I talked to them. Maybe I can go over here. I'm sorry. This whole angle thing is not good. I'm sorry, right here, is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell me why you wrote the referral letter.
Because this girl in my class, she was being mean to me.
Yeah? Kind of picking on you and stuff?
Yeah.
And so I also will let you know that everything in here, and you probably know from Mrs. Richardson, stays in here.
Yeah.
So unless you want to hurt someone, or someone is hurting you, or you want to hurt yourself, then I have to tell someone. So, but anything other than those three, then it's going to stay in here. So I'm definitely glad you wrote that referral note, so we could talk. And also your parents came in, so they gave us permission as well to see you about once a week. So
Yeah.
that'll be nice. Very, very good. So the girl has been picking on you a little
Yeah.
bit? Is it someone in your class?
Yeah.
Okay.
She sits like one table next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff is she doing? Like, what do you mean when you say
Like,
she's picking on
She
you?
keeps like writing notes and like keeps like throwing them to my desk.
Uh-huh.
And like I unfold the notes and like see what she wrote.
Yeah.
And one of them said my backpack was cheesy and I was cheesy. And then she said my backpack was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, so are you.
Yeah, well, that probably hurt your feelings a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like 3 days later, she said I was acting dumb. Which I wasn't.
Yeah. Well, that has to be frustrating for
Yeah.
a classmate to say that about you. What type of interactions have you had with her?
Like I would have wrote back saying, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I wrote back to her, I was like, no, I'm not, but like, I can't remember what it said, but it said something cheesy.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the word was though. I think it was like backpack, I don't know.
Yeah. So has she physically hit you or done any of that
No.
type of thing?
No.
It's just verbal things and
Yeah,
notes?
it was like in class when Mr. Banks was reading us Little House in the Big Woods.
Okay. Have you let Mr. Banks know?
No.
No? Okay. Well, you let her know you didn't like that as well?
Yeah.
And has that continued since then? Since you told her you didn't like it?
No, only until the 3 days later.
Mm-hmm.
She did it for like the last time. She just said I was acting dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't write it on a piece of paper. Like we were going out to snack, and when I was walking out, she said that to me.
Okay.
And then right after that, it all stopped.
So that has been 3 days?
Yeah.
And she hasn't done anything since then?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
She hasn't even said sorry.
so that's one thing. We really can't control what other people do.
Yeah.
We can tell them, and I really like what you did, how you told her, stop, I don't like that. And you let her know. And it seems like she has been listening, because she did write it one more time.
And she has even done it to like, I think 3 other people or
3 other kids.
I can't remember if she did it to Caitlin, but I don't know if she did it to Caitlin, but I know she did it to Evan W and Mia.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's not good that she's doing that to other kids, but maybe you could help them out and you could tell them, hey, she was doing the same thing to me, but I told her, and you can be firm and you can be calm when you do it too, that I don't like that.
Like
Please
as soon
stop.
as I wrote this note,
Mm-hmm.
right after the 3rd day, when I did this, she stopped.
Okay, well that's really, really good. And so you stood up for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what you should always do that. Never not stand up for yourself. If you feel like something is wrong, then you should stand up for yourself. So I'm really proud of you that you did that.
Yeah.
So a little bit about meeting with your parents. So your parents, definitely want us to meet with you about once a week, and they told me some of their concerns. We don't have to go over those right now, but just I want to get to know you, talk to you a little bit. So I have a few questions. Who at home do you live with, including any pets?
2 cats, my mom and my dad.
All right.
And me. That's all.
2 cats, and I met your mom and dad earlier. They're
Yeah.
very nice. So your dad got busted for riding the scooter on campus.
He did?
Yeah, they were joking. Mr. Fairchild said, "Hey, can't ride the scooters on campus," and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." But yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Banks told my dad after, right after,
not to do that.
like right after one day when we were coming out of the computer lab.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually pretty funny.
That's really funny. So 2 cats and your mom and dad.
And he got hurt because of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when he dropped me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you know the turn when you're going off the street.
Yeah.
Like when he was riding the scooter back to my house, it was going too fast and he turned and he fell and broke
Skinned
his
up
wrist.
his. Oh, he broke it?
Like a piece of bone was like sticking out
Oh,
of his position.
man.
And when he went to the doctor, they made him like take this pill that made him like saying stuff like really crazy.
Oh,
It was weird.
it's probably like,
And
yeah.
I wasn't there. It was like during school.
Okay.
They came back with a pink cast.
So you live with 2 cats and your mom and dad. Tell me, maybe not every single friend, but just a handful of friends you have here at school. What are their names?
Kenny.
Kenny, I met him before. He seems really nice.
Yeah. Noah.
Noah,
Jack.
Jack, okay.
I have one more. I forget. Victor.
Victor. So you do have a pretty good group of friends here that you play with at recess.
Yeah, Victor.
All that kind of stuff.
Victor is my friend, but until one day, we're still friends, but
Mm-hmm.
one day he just decided to punch me in the stomach
Oh.
because I kept like stepping on his foot. The first time I
Mm-hmm.
stepped on his foot just messing around,
Yeah.
and then he tried to kick me, and then I kept stepping on his feet, like he stepped it on it again,
Mm-hmm.
and then he kicked me again, and then the third time when I stepped on his foot and he tried to kick me, I backed away and the kick landed in my stomach, and then when I did it again, he decided just to wham his fist right into my stomach.
So that's
And it
one.
knocked the wind right out of me.
Yeah, that's one area where kids play around and there's not bad intentions at first.
Yeah.
So it could be even playing tag, and let's say you push a little hard one time and the other kid pushes a little harder back. And then I see with your story, it took 3 or 4 times of going back and forth before he punched you in the stomach.
Yeah, he kept kicking harder and harder,
Yeah.
and for when I stepped on his feet, they weren't that hard.
Mm. So that's one of the reasons why they have the rules at school for no horsing around, they say,
Yeah.
because it could escalate into something more serious.
Yeah.
And normally that happens, especially at recess, and that's one thing your parents were talking about,
Yeah.
is,
In old school, I got punched in the eye at recess.
really,
They didn't have that much rules as the school.
so yeah, your parents mentioned, things on the playground, and sometimes you get upset.
Yeah, and some kids even kicked me out of games.
Yeah.
And so Justin, the one who spilled the juice all over his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I try to play basketball with him, he says, "Oh my gosh, can't you just play something else?" I have nothing. I don't have anything to play. All my friends are playing it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you should be able to play if you want,
But
that's for sure.
I know someone else who is my friend,
Okay.
Shayla.
Shayla, cool. All right, tell me some things that you like about school. What do you like?
I like snack,
Snack, okay.
lunch,
Lunch. Any subjects in particular?
math,
Math, very cool.
science,
hands?
Reading and eating popsicles.
Oh, those are good.
If I ever get them, you have to have table points just to get them. And whoever has the most table points gets the popsicles.
Oh, I see. Is that why Justin's group had some?
Yeah, 2 tables got them. Now
I
there's
see.
only like 4 kids at a table. But the old table, like before we switched this, there was like more tables together, and before we did that one,
Mm-hmm.
there was like this old table too that I was at, and every single Friday we got the popsicles and table lunch.
Oh, okay.
It was very
Cool.
fun.
All right, so you like snack, lunch, math, science, which those are very good subjects to be
Mhm.
or to be interested in.
With this Discovery Dog, I think.
Yeah, cool. Tell me, and it's okay to have a dislike or dislikes more than one. Tell me some things you don't like about school. Oops, sorry about that.
I don't like well, what I don't like is when you're supposed to do something and you're going up to Mr. Banks because you
Mhm.
forgot it to ask him. He says, "Yeah, go sit down." And whenever you raise your hand, he sometimes doesn't come.
So if you don't like
If you
making mistakes or
Yeah.
not turning in homework, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's natural, and just so you know, even straight A students sometimes forget things. So it's okay every now and then if you forget an assignment or you leave a book at home, don't beat up yourself too much.
Yeah, I used to like.
You're pretty hard
almost
on yourself?
Every Friday, I forgot my Harry Potter book.
Yeah. Well, that's okay, and just know, don't be too hard on yourself if you make mistakes.
Mm.
Okay, and that's also kind of what your parents mentioned, some impulse control. Do you know what that means?
No.
That means, let's say you're at recess and someone steals the ball away from you, and it wasn't right for them to do it, but they do, and you get really, really mad.
Yeah.
So that's your impulse is telling you to get really mad, and you can control that. Everyone can control it if they work on it, right?
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that, along with you, a lot of other kids need to work on, especially at that playground stuff, because things get heated out there.
Yeah.
So again, I know it's not good and it doesn't feel good to not turn in things or to make mistakes, but just know, that's part of growing up, is making mistakes. And don't beat yourself up too much for that. All right, what are some hobbies that you like?
I like playing. Wait, here at school? Or,
Just anywhere in general.
Football.
Football, cool.
Flag football.
Okay.
Father and son campout, which
Camping,
we have
cool.
today, and the finale of flag football.
Oh, nice. Is that what the Boy Scouts? See your hat there.
The father and son campout.
Yeah.
No, that's just for church.
Oh, cool.
Like, I think, like, every year, I don't know, like, it's father and son camp out,
Very cool.
and it's on different days. Like, last time, I think was in June.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember which one was that.
Where are you gonna go camping?
I think in Lake Elsinore.
Oh,
but
awesome.
No, it was in, like, this area called Paris, I think.
Oh, Lake Paris?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they have a beach there and there's boats and stuff, so that'd be
that's,
pretty
I
fun.
think, that's where we're going. My dad said Paris, but I don't know which Paris, the Paris here or Paris, France.
I doubt you're going to Paris, France
Yeah.
tonight. Maybe
Yeah.
another time, but
Yeah.
okay, so flag football, camping,
Soccer.
basketball?
I used to,
Yeah?
but
Is that something you want to get better at?
I'm not allowed to play it anymore because of Justin.
Oh, okay.
That's why his brother is my friend, but
Mhm.
not him. He's too rough. He never passes. The only thing he wants to shoot is 3-pointers, which is really risky.
Yeah.
And he honestly never makes it.
Mm. Okay, my last question here is, if I could help you with 2 goals here at school, what would they be? 2 goals here at school that I can help you with.
To help make new friends.
Okay, so making friends, okay.
And not be so angry all the time.
So anger management,
Yeah.
that's something your parents mentioned. And that's also something that I'm really glad you recognize. And it's okay to have things to work on. Everyone has things to work on. I have things to work on, the principal does, every adult at the school has things to work on.
Especially teachers.
Yes, teachers have things to work on all the time. And as long as you're aware that you need to work on it, then you can begin to start working on those things. So the social skills and anger management. Great, so yeah, today was more of me just getting to know you, because we've seen each other a lot, you know, walking around school, but I've never actually got to talk to you. So thank you again for coming on down. And I will be pulling you about once a week for the next couple weeks. And then the last week of school, I'm not sure if I'll be here or not, but if I am, I can pull you then as well. So any other thing to add or to say before you leave?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Evan. I appreciate it. Awesome job here. Thanks for sharing. And then you're going to be going to RSP.
RSP was
Yeah.
that?